The whole landscape of free agency around the Warriors right now is essentially on pause. Because of Jonathan Kuminga's situation, everything else hinges on how his contract plays out. Reports from trusted NBA insiders reveal that the Warriors have deals lined up and ready to go, but they can't move forward until Kuminga's future is clear. The reason is simple. What the Warriors decide to pay Kuminga directly impacts how much salary cap space they have available to bring in other players, and that, in turn, shapes the entire roster for the next season. Among the players most expected to sign with Golden State are Al Horford and Anthony Melton. These names have been buzzing throughout NBA Summer League chatter. Horford, a seasoned veteran, is poised to take on a big role as the team's center. Meanwhile, Melton's return as a shooting guard is also highly anticipated. He spent last season with the Warriors until an ACL injury cut his year short. His comeback story is already inspiring Warriors fans everywhere. If you think about it, Melton was once traded away to Brooklyn in exchange for Dennis Schroeder. That move didn't quite pan out as hoped, leading Melton to be part of the trade package that sent Jimmy Butler to Miami, landing Melton in Detroit. Now, it looks like the Warriors might be getting him back, potentially strengthening their backcourt rotation in a meaningful way. Imagining the starting lineup with Curry, Butler, Green, Melton, and Horford is exciting. You have the superstars in Curry and Butler, a defensive and emotional leader in Green, and then Melton and Horford filling key roles. But there are still questions about how the rotation will shake out, especially with Melton coming off a major injury. Will he be a full-time starter, or will the Warriors ease him back into action as a backup? Given the versatility of players like Kuminga and Moody, it's likely the coaching staff will have several options to mix and match. Horford's presence is expected to be a steady force in the front court. He isn't likely to come off the bench, serving as a reliable veteran presence and backup center. Young players like Quinn Cook could also see some minutes at the 5 spot in specific lineups. This depth gives the Warriors flexibility, which has been a key ingredient in their recent success. The crux of the whole free agency situation is the delicate balancing act with Kuminga's contract. According to sources, Kuminga is seeking around $30 million per year, while the Warriors are reportedly offering closer to $20 million annually. This difference is significant not only for the player, but for the entire team structure. Because Kuminga is a restricted free agent, the Warriors face limitations on trading him immediately after signing. If they pay him $30 million, he can only be traded for half that value, $15 million, until December, when the full trade value kicks in. The same applies if they sign him for $20 million. His trade value caps at $10 million until the trade window fully opens. Moreover, Kuminga still has a qualifying offer on the table of nearly $8 million. Should he accept that, he would become an unrestricted free agent next year, giving him the freedom to sign with any team. This situation adds layers of complexity to negotiations because both sides are weighing short-term and long-term risks and rewards. On top of these discussions, the Warriors have also been linked to Malcolm Brogdon. Brogdon, a former 6th Man of the Year, has been holding out in free agency despite interest from multiple teams. His situation hasn't been discussed extensively, but deserves attention, especially given the Warriors' needs. Brogdon's experience as a tall, versatile point guard would fill a gap for Golden State, who currently lack a clear backup for Curry, while BP Jordan Poole can play as a backup. He often operates more like a shooting guard alongside Curry, rather than a pure point guard. Brogdon has bounced around a bit recently, spending time with Portland and Washington, teams that haven't been at their competitive best. Much like Marcus Smart's move from the Wizards to the Lakers brought him into a winning environment, Brogdon could benefit from a change of scenery to the Bay Area. His career numbers have consistently shown him scoring in double digits and contributing defensively, which fits the Warriors' style of play well. The addition of Brogdon would offer a stable, experienced option who can help manage the pace and create opportunities for teammates. The Warriors have also experimented with rookies and younger players to fill out their roster. For example, they recently signed a player from Australia named Armstrong, who's viewed as a two-way player with potential to contribute if injuries strike. His shooting, particularly from three-point range, is a bit inconsistent. Last year, when healthy, he was shooting around 40% from beyond the arc, but injuries limited his playtime significantly. This variability in performance raises questions about how dependable he will be over a full season. Contract considerations play a huge role in all of these decisions. The Warriors have most of their salary tied up in their star trio, Curry, Green, and Butler. These three take up roughly 80% of the team's payroll, which limits how much flexibility Golden State has to add quality role players. They have access to a taxpayer mid-level exception somewhere in the $5 to $10 million range, along with some veteran minimum contracts that add a few million more. The smart play for them is to sign players like Melton and Horford to veteran minimum deals, while Brogdon could potentially fill that mid-level exception slot. Al Horford himself is an interesting case. Throughout his career, he's earned close to $300 million, which means his motivation is less about money now and more about playing for a team with championship aspiration. He spent last season earning around $9 million with the Celtics and is likely to accept a minimum deal with the Warriors because of the chance to compete for titles and continue playing at a high level. Anthony Melton, although younger at 27, has also made a solid amount of money, around $50 million on his last contract, but coming off an ACL injury, it's unlikely he'll command the same salary now. Signing a reasonable one-year deal, possibly for a bit over $10 million, makes sense for both parties as Melton looks to re-establish his value. When you put all this together, it seems the Warriors' strategy is shaping up around these veterans, taking affordable contracts, allowing the team to maintain flexibility and still build a competitive roster around their core stars. At the same time, the ongoing uncertainty with Kuminga's contract complicates the entire picture. There's also speculation about sign-and-trade possibilities involving Kuminga and other players to balance the books and improve the team's overall depth. Kuminga himself is only 25 years old and coming off an injury that limited him most of last season. He's approaching what should be his peak years, which makes this contract decision even more pivotal for the Warriors. If they can lock him in at a reasonable salary, it gives them room to maneuver in free agency. If not, they may face tough choices about who they can afford to keep or bring in. Financially, the Warriors find themselves in a tricky spot. They have roughly $24 million before reaching the first salary cap apron if Kuminga signs for $20 million. That nearly maxes out their available space, leaving about $16 million for the rest of the roster. If Kuminga pushes for $30 million, then they have as little as $6 million left for everyone else, which tightens the screws on their ability to attract quality players. This delicate balancing act is the backdrop to all the rumors and reports circulating about the team's moves. It's not just about wanting to sign big names. It's about navigating a complex financial system that governs trades, exceptions, and contracts in the NBA. The Warriors' front office is clearly working hard to maximize their options, but the Kuminga situation is a bottleneck that's holding up everything. Fans are left wondering, will Horford and Melton arrive in Golden State? Will Brogdon join as a reliable backup point guard? And most importantly, will Kuminga agree to terms that make all this possible? These questions hang in the air as the free agency period winds on, with fewer quality players still available and teams around the league making moves to strengthen their rosters. The Warriors remain one of the few teams yet to make significant free agency moves, which underscores how critical Kuminga's decision is to their plans. It's a unique moment of uncertainty, but also of potential. If everything falls into place, Golden State could assemble a team that balances star power, veteran savvy, and youthful energy to chase another championship run. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive dubs. Updates. Let's keep going. In what could be one of the most surprising moves of the NBA offseason, rumors are swirling around the Golden State Warriors reportedly securing a lightning-fast signing of RHENZ Abando. While nothing has been officially confirmed, whispers in the basketball community suggest that the Warriors are looking to shake things up and inject fresh energy into their roster with the young, dynamic talent from the East. Abando, a rising star known for his explosive athleticism and versatile scoring ability, has caught the attention of scouts and analysts worldwide. Though primarily making waves in Asian basketball circuits, his game has been described as electric, combining sharp shooting with aggressive drives to the basket, making him a potential game-changer for any team willing to take a chance on him. The Warriors, renowned for their fast-paced, high-scoring style, seem like the perfect landing spot for Abando's skill set. Sources close to the team hint that this possible acquisition is aimed at producing instant excitement and spectacle on the court, something the franchise has always prioritized, especially given their reputation for thrilling fans with their offensive firepower and quick transitions. This sudden buzz comes amid speculation that Golden State is eager to bolster their bench depth and diversify their offensive threats. Beyond the core of established superstars, adding a player like Abando, who is not yet on the NBA radar but carries significant potential, could represent a savvy gamble by the Warriors' front office. It would also mark a notable moment in the globalization of basketball talent, as more teams look beyond traditional markets to discover hidden gems capable of elevating the game. While details about contract terms and the timing of this possible deal remain murky, the basketball world is abuzz with anticipation. If true, this move might not only give the Warriors a new weapon, but also send a clear message that they are committed to innovation and excitement, continuing their legacy as a team that not only wins, but dazzles, of course, until the Warriors make an official announcement. Fans and analysts alike will have to hold their breath and watch closely as this developing story unfolds. Could RHENZ Abando be the surprise element Golden State needs to ignite another spectacular chapter in their already storied history? Only time will tell, but for now, the whispers are loud and the excitement is palpable. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.